You know what I hate, game? I hate unskippable cutscenes. Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to more of The Witcher 3. In the last episode, we helped Zoltan get enough cash to pay back the King of Beggars for something that he owed him. And we got rewarded for that with 3 different Gwent cards, and I've added them to our deck. In this episode, I think we should probably keep trying to complete all these lower level quests. So let's go out here and we'll meet Roach at his camp. And I think that will require us to go outside of Novigrad for a little bit.
You scared?
No, I'm not allowed to attack you to show you how not scared I am because you're not red. The game will just literally won't let me do it. I guess the reason why they don't want you just attacking anybody is because I'm pretty sure some people would just run around the entire town. Novigrad would be emptied and of every single person. They'd all be killed and headless because I'm pretty sure some people's Geralt would do exactly that. So the game developers probably stepped there and were like, no, we don't feel like you should do that. We're going to go ahead and, hold on.
Keep it together, legs!
Yep, helping the locals a little. Yeah, so they probably didn't want you killing all the townsfolk.
Hey there.
Hello. What are you doing out here all alone, staring across the ocean? Oh, the water, the river. Okay, well you... I understand. The sunrise is very beautiful to look at. Yep. That must be what he's doing. And it is! Look how pretty the clouds are. My goodness. That is simply gorgeous. Alright, so... I promised everyone in the next video, I'll actually have an outline of stuff to talk about. I have a tiny bit I can report back today. I was playing some more Bloodstained Ritual of the Night yesterday, and I began to appreciate some of it a little more, and I think I like it, and enough that I'll probably end up finishing the game. I wish the game had a little... well, a little's the wrong term. I wish the game had a quick weapon selection option to it. If it does have one, I haven't been introduced to it. And it would make it far easier for me to be able to swap between a few weapons that I really enjoy using, as opposed to having to go into the menu all the time to select them. I also kind of wish Miriam, the protagonist in this game, I wish she moved just a little faster and could jump just a little higher. She seems... So, something big with me is that in games, a character's movement has to feel a certain way to me, or it feels a bit clunky. And it seems like Miriam weighs more than she should, and her footsteps don't propel her at the speed I think they should propel her at. It's a weird thing to try to describe. Like, if we look at our horse running right now, it feels about right. But if he was moving at, let's say, a fourth of the speed less than he's moving right now, it would feel wrong to me. I would see him... I don't know how to describe it other than that. And so, with Miriam, I'm getting that vibe to her. I'm pretty sure if the game introduces something that speeds up her speed, I'm going to immediately use it and never unequip it. I'm also discovering that more things than just her headband and ribbon, her scarf, change her outfit. Which is interesting. Her boots, if you equip combat boots, they change. But you can't change her dress. She prefers that at all times.
Whoa there, Roach.
Fetched enough to buy him a home.
Stop chattering and help me search.
What's going on here?
Truth is, we're already dependent on the Black Ones, economically.
Such excellence. My, my.
Greetings.
What is it, hmm?
Don't mind him. Sit with us.
You're most welcome to. Though be warned, we're in the middle of some serious studying, as our learned companion calls it.
Thanks. Be happy to join you.
What do they call you?
I'm Geralt of Rivia. I'm a witcher.
They call me Rufus, and this here learned fellow is Theophile Maria Roscoe, and this is... sorry.
Manfred. I'm Manfred.
Exactly. Geralt. Heard that name before. You frequent the fairs?
Nope.
You've confused him with Gerard, the stage artist who indeed attends fairs and breaks wind to the tune of popular melodies. To the delight of the crowds, I'd add, our guest is none other than the White Wolf himself.
Well, my apologies. Ain't you the one that... You know, the rumours about Foltest's death?
No. Wasn't me.
I guess they're talking politics. I guess we can ask about what's new in the world, but I don't know if we want to get involved in this.
Any news? Of the war, for instance?
They say the Black Ones will mount a new offensive soon to cross the Pontar. I bet diamonds to peanuts Radovid won't manage to repel this time.
Such a shame Henselt perished in Lormark. Blasted Dragon Slayer.
Right you are. With Henselt alive, Nilfgaard wouldn't have had it so easy in the east.
The Emperor's sure to take Novigrad soon. He'll seize the Temple Vault, the City Armada. The West will be all but his as well.
You know a lot for an ordinary merchant.
I do. What of it, hmm?
Just that it makes me like you even less. First you ask about the message I'm carrying. Now you say you're waiting for Nilfgaard to cross the Pontar. You better come with me. I know some people who'd want to talk to you.
You'll have to kill me first.
If needs must.
He didn't say those things. He said he thinks that whatchamacallit will end up crossing the river and attacking the Pontar soon. I don't know about this.
Leave him alone.
A Nilfgaardian spy in league with Foltest's murderer. I'll take you both on.
Oh, come on.
Stay in for
Know what they say about dogs, bollocks. I didn't want to kill him.
Might have thought of that beforehand.
I don't think he's a spy. This sucks for this poor guy. What the heck? Why couldn't they just have a friendly conversation? For crying out loud. No, look at this poor guy. He's freaking out. Freaking out. Ah. Always feel a little weird for encounters like that in this game, because if we never agreed to sit, they probably would have never... A combat probably would never have even happened. Oh well. I don't like the... well, the guard just accused us immediately of killing Foltest. I don't think that was us, right? That was someone different, wasn't it? One second, everyone. Do I know about Foltest? Holy crap, everyone. We have a ton of people to read about. We're going to start doing that, I guess, this episode again. At the end of the episodes, I think I'll spend like 10 minutes reading some of our lore. Because holy crap, we've been accumulating quite a bit of it. And since it's been so long since I've played, I would not mind remembering half of the stuff we've learned already.
Not so fast, Roach.
Sorry, Roach. The map now wants me to go back out this way. Sorry, made a wrong turn. Okay, so more about Bloodstained. Yeah, so it's fun. It requires a bit more farming actually than I thought, but I like the farming in the game. It's kind of relaxing in a way, and so I like it. I like it, and I'm beginning to understand. And again, I'm beginning to understand the importance put on using different types of weapons against different types of enemies. I'm beginning to try out the techniques so I can use them on all sorts of different weapons. And I like the voice actress is pretty good. In fact, I like the voice acting in the game just in general. It's decent. And so I like it. I think the combat is not as intense, at the moment at least, as it was in Hollow Knight or in Salt and Sanctuary. But it's still a good game, at least so far.
Whoa.
So I shouldn't complain too much about it. Well, I guess I still have not played it enough to know for sure.
It's true you killed kings. You and our commander.
I don't think I killed whatchamacallit. And really quick, that was Blaviken fruit. Don't I need that for alchemy? Nope, I need something different.
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
That's right. These guys are fighting for Temeria, right? So they're against the Black Ones.
I aim to open a whorehouse in Vizima. We'll pay for the free with shaggy rugs on the walls, foul-smelling candles everywhere. You want in?
What kind of contribution you looking for?
Well, just manpower, or woman power, as the case may be.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
What do you do here? Hunt Scoia'tael?
You jest, right? Who cares about the Scoia'tael anymore? Temeria, that's what matters.
I think we'll play Gwent before we deal with his problem. Because it's Gwent, and why not? I want to try out some of the new cards we got.
You play Gwent, Roach?
Yes, but there's no one to play against here. If you've got a deck, pull it out.
Good luck.
Hey, look at Geralt getting pretty confident. I think it'd be rather thematic if we used a Scoia'tael against them. Do I have any cards I want to add to this? Let's go ahead and try this, shall we? We'll let our opponent go first. That's a bit too much weather. Ooh, that's too many cards that aren't combat cards. Let's drop a clear weather. And I think we'll drop... Oh, I did not want a skirmisher, because I have a skirmisher already in my hand. Let's drop the skirmisher as well. Some PFI. I should expect them. Hello, Ballista. I'm okay with this so far. Let's pull in some more of our frontline troops. I'm okay with that. We can always use this gentleman to eliminate that card. I would like him to play one more siege card, if I could get him to do that. but I don't know how I'm going to do it without using more of my cards up. Let's Torrential Downpour. See if he has a clear a weather card. Wow, using it on your PFI, that seems like a waste. I would use that on the crossbow, Roach. Ooh, he has Siri. I kinda need to win this round because I don't want him drawing another card at the end of this. Oh my god, wow, he's playing a bunch of golden cards. That's gonna make this really tough for me. Oh, I can't afford to... Okay, well, I can't afford to... I gotta go all in. We have to go all in. Hopefully, he doesn't have another Scorch. He does. I believe this card, when played, show your enemy's strongest close range unit, combined strength, but it can't work on him because he's a golden card. I don't have a choice. We have to play this guy. We could play the Clear Weather, but I don't. Yeah, let's play the weather. Hope he doesn't have fog. Hey! We won! Just barely, but we did. He used Scorch a little too early. Should not have done that.
You won. Congratulations. Here. You earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a witcher. Lambert, they call him.
Old Lambert's a card sharp? Interesting indeed.
Then I have a mate who's come up from the south. He likes cards, a rather refined player. But it seems he's better at being late. Wouldn't wait if I were you.
Satha Synthesis. Didn't know how you pronounce that card, but she is a Scoia'tael card. Do I want another golden card for the Scoia'tael? I don't know. That brings me to 5. I think I should. So we'll take. Oh no, she's a ranged unit, not melee. I don't know, because she doesn't benefit from this leader's special ability if I play her. We'll take her anyway, at least at the moment.
Geralt of Rivia, safe and sound.
Mentioned you have a problem.
It's Vess. She took a couple of lads across the river. She plans to hit the Black Ones at Mulbridale.
So, sounds about like what guerrilla fighters do.
Yes, when they're ordered to. Whereas I forbade her from leaving camp. Indefinitely.
Why Mulbridale? Why'd Vess go there?
The peasants from the village aided us earlier. The Nilfgaardians learned of this. Word got out they're planning a punitive expedition. Probably hang every fifth villager.
Honestly, Vess's desire to save the villagers makes sense. What doesn't is your opposition to the plan.
War means death. Not only for the soldiers, for the common folk as well. You can't save them all, it's that simple.
Funny. Had you for an idealist.
You were right to. Are right to. But I have one ideal. A free Temeria. And I'm prepared to sacrifice anything for it.
In other words, he doesn't think this is worth the lives of the troops or the supplies to go and save that town.
Alright, so you've got a problem. Insubordination. What am I supposed to do about it?
I doubt Vess has entered the village. More likely she and the boys lie in wait in the woods nearby. We must find her before she attacks and stop her. You're a good tracker. Help me.
I believe our Geralt worked with Roche in The Witcher 2, according to the way the votes fell when I asked you guys this over a year ago. Because I didn't play The Witcher 2, but we decided to answer the questions a certain way. We'll continue to help Roche.
Count me in.
Thanks, Geralt. I'll owe you a favor. Meet me in Velen beneath the Hanged Man's tree. It's just a short jaunt from there to Mulbridale.
This is all over. Kill kings. You
I
and our
aim to
commander.
open a whorehouse in Vizima. A proper one. With shaggy rugs.
That
on
was
the
where we,
walls.
I think, started our
Now
adventure
smelling
in this
candles.
area, if I recall correctly.
You want in?
What kind of contribution?
Oh, that guy's still trying to get the same guy interested
Paid for a free Temeria.
in our house. A little too creepy. He's going a little too hard in on that. I have blue stripes. Good luck to you guys. Might want to have patrols outside. Just saying. But besides this guy,
Now, witches, they can't catch the pox. Isn't that right?
that's right. That's still correct, sir. Still correct. Alright, so there's been nothing else, anyone, since I last... Oh, actually, there has been something else. More Armageddon Empires was played. Fun. I just finished my second 175 and 10 points game, and it was good. It was good. Had a lot of fun. I'm not going to say if I was successful or not, just in case you guys decide to watch that episode. This time around, for the second game, I decided that I was going to sprinkle the game with reminders of how the game works, because I'm probably one of the only ones who are still playing Armageddon Empires up here on YouTube, or up here on BitChute, and the only one probably up here on BitChute. And so, just in case you hadn't seen the game before, and you decided that you wanted to go and actually pick up the game, I think it's useful for someone who plays the game, like I do, to explain how some of the mechanics work. The game's a bit... the interfaces are a bit obtuse, and it is difficult to know what all your options are. And yes, I saw the ghost, but we're gonna keep going.
Holding tight to her hat.
Ah, fine. We'll go kill the Noon Wraith. So she's a Spectre, so we'll need Spectre oil. Man's venom, insectoid. This is it. And we'll need some better bombs than what I currently have. Yeah, we're gonna want moon dust. And that one, I think. Tim, remember, you need your R down. Don't come out here then. That one went pretty well. Not a whole lot of trouble with that. Only got hit once. Let's eat some potatoes. We'll begin eating some chicken legs. The Noon Wraith essence. I think we already have the decoction for that, though I guess we should check anyway. Yep, we do. Speaking of decoctions, ours are about to expire. Hello, Roach. I find that when I play especially turn-based strategy games, I'm often describing, or trying to remember to describe, why I'm making the choices I'm making, and explaining game mechanics most of the time.
That mug's a fright.
I don't know if it's annoying or helpful. I always do it as, I hope it's helpful to understand what is guiding me to make the choices that I'm making. I'm just a little worried that I say the same things way too much. That was a skull, so we're not ready for that. That basilisk will be too tough for us. Wow, it's been so long since I've been out in the swamps. I am really glad that this game takes place in the swamps. I really, as I've mentioned many times before, I'm a big fan of swampage. It's I love adventuring in it. Reminds me of my backyard. Hey, drowners. Level 9 now, huh? You're just 10 levels lower than me. Remember how much we were struggling when we started the game originally? It was difficult to find anything we could kill, because things were much higher level than us. Come on, Roach. Oh, Roach, and we're meeting Roach. How about that? Somewhat poetic, I suppose. Go, Redania! Yep. All right. What else, Tim? What else are you gonna talk about? You know, a whole year happened, Tim. Talk about one of the other games then that you were playing or played through. So we played through Underrail. Underrail was amazing, and I intend to play through the game again at some point in the near future. Is that a bear? That bear can just stay there. It was wonderful. What a fantastic turn-based strategy game, and I won. I beat the game and the final boss, and I beat it with a hybrid character, which is difficult to do. We will be okay. They're just wolves. Oh, those are ghouls. Oh, that's a lot of them. Only level 2 ghouls, but if I don't have to fight them, I'd rather not do so. An unfinished book. It is widely known that Historia Magista Vitae Est, or in the common tongue, history is life's teacher. Her students, however, have heretofore preferred to partake of her lectures from afar, namely amidst the quiet stacks of university libraries. They knew her teachings solely from the account of third parties, accounts inevitably colored by these individual prejudices or imperfect memories. I, by contrast, have decided the time has come to break with this convenient yet harmful practice and begin to draw knowledge from the source. Many writing history where it is made, on the front lines of conflict. Many will say, this way madness lies, and that my venture will undoubtedly end in my untimely death. To them I say with pride, Audentes fortuna iuvet, or in the writing ends abruptly. I guess the joke is, he was unduly and met an untimely end.
It's the village below. Black with Nilfgaardians already. They're preparing to execute folk.
No sign of Vess.
She may be impetuous, but she's not stupid. She's waiting for her moment. Probably attack after dusk once... Shh! What now?
A trio, lightly equipped, sneaking closer. Over there, near the...
Death to the Black Ones!
At me! Circa!
Looks like we're too late.
Geralt, we have to help. Follow me.
Yep, follow you. I'm charging in, friend. Our decoctions expired just now as well, so that's good, kind of. We'll use the werewolf decoction. I don't really have anything else. We've drank all the other ones. I guess a foglet decoction.
God damn it, Vess! Have you gone completely mental? You ignore my orders, go off on a suicide mission, and instead of donning a breastplate, you dash into battle, shirt open, navel and whatnot exposed!
You're not my father, Roach. You've no right to tell me what to wear.
But I am your commander, and you will obey me! Guerrilla warfare. Warfare! It involves armies, for fuck's sake!
I could not abandon them. They helped us.
It's a soldier's job to kill, Vess, not save, not rescue. If that is not to your liking, join the Sisters of Melitele, study to be a healer. Fucking hell. Give me your weapon. You'll get it back when you wise up, if you wise up. Move out!
Ren.
Uh-oh. Got yourselves a prisoner.
We don't take prisoners. You took my weapon, Roach. So I must manage with my bare hands.
Leave him alone. There are corpses enough here.
What?
You heard me.
I did, and I can't believe it. He came here to murder civilians. He's seen us. Will you have him return to his camp and report?
Emir knows we can kill his men. Let him learn that we can also show mercy.
Roach, noble of you and all, but occasionally I work for Nilfgaardians. Frankly, I don't want any trouble.
I don't like this. But so be it. You certainly don't deserve to suffer as a result.
Well said, Geralt. A good black one's a dead black one. I'll strangle the bugger.
Stand aside. I'll do it.
Nen, Trokair.
We should go before a patrol comes along. Thank you, Geralt. Ever need any help, you know where to find me.
Yeah, sorry about that. I could not let that guy live. I do not want to get identified as killing Emer's men siding with Temerian rebels. There's no way I want that on my head. Oh, careful, Tim. Don't.
Gonna kill the monsters. All of them.
Wild hunt relic, interesting.
He's hungry.
Well, don't mind me, but I'm gonna loot these bodies. No reason to have the kids run around with these real weapons. We'll search all the other corpses as well, and then we can probably find maybe some place to... Oh! There's a... Oh my god! There's a sharpening spot right here. I forgot all about those, so we'll take a look at those as well. There might even be a quest up ahead, too, on the board. What? I thought we found all the quests out here. Don't mind me, sir. Making sure that this stuff stays out of the civilians. Otherwise, they'll show back up here anyway. Well, actually, Nilfgaard may show up here and just... Oh. Excuse me, Nilfgaardians. Don't mind me. Just gonna take all this stuff here. Appeal to Sir Geralt of Rivia, the bridge, his crest. Geralt of Rivia, at the behest of our merciful sovereign, her illustrious grace Anna Henrietta, we have journeyed to the northern realms to lay before you our mission. A terrible monster has appeared in the Duchy of Toussaint, a beast that has committed hideous crimes against her grace's subjects. Only the most famous among witchers has the ability to destroy the beast. Thus, we humbly beseech you to appear in our village of Holloway, where we will await you in full hope that you will deign to hear of our woes and liberate our land from the clutches of fear. Your humble servants, Sirs Palorin de Lonfol and Milton de Perlac Perlin, knights in the service of her grace and the duchy. I think that starts... Yeah, we are not ready for that. That starts one of the expansion missions. Yeah, level 34. We're not ready for that. So we're not doing that one. I guess we'll try to find Philippia next. But first, while I'm here... should at least sharpen our sword.
See, you're a man well traveled, so tell me.
Oh, hold on. Is this gentleman also a smith? Are you selling stuff? You are not selling stuff. Okay. I could use my equipment repaired. I think my weapons are... I've taken quite a bit of bruising.
Slow now. Let's go.
We'll probably pass by another town on our way there, though, so... we'll stop by them. Yeah, so when it comes to games, I often find that teaching people the game I'm currently playing is often... well, it's very helpful. But I better damn well be sure I know what I'm doing before I try to teach someone something, or I'm just going to end up looking like a fool. It's tricky. It's also one of the reasons why I don't tend to make tutorial videos until I have beaten the game at least once. In the case of Armageddon Empires, I have a few hundred hours in that, so I feel like I can at least explain my thought process correctly. And then go into how people how to say this? Give folks an idea of what goes through my mind so they can make good choices, possibly better ones, when they play the game. I'm pretty big on trying to not tell people... how can I describe this? I do not like telling people in a... Let's say it's a real-time strategy game, for example. I don't want to tell people, just build these units because the others are garbage. That's not what I...
Thank you. We've not got no need for your help.
Have no fear, good man. Our labors shall be done quickly. The prowlers to be banished for good.
Milton, look.
Geralt!
In the flesh.
Hail, Witcher! Let us go inside and greet you as befits an old friend.
And you, fear not. We shall put an end to the rule of outlaws, soon.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyrin and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
Be assured, we share your joy.
You must forgive us our, surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
We're not ready for this. We're like 14 levels lower. If the enemies are level 34, we won't inflict any damage to them. Our weapons are 20 levels lower than these creatures will be. If we're gonna say help, because that would be Geralt, but if I'm gonna be forced to do this now, I'm just gonna reload and we're gonna try to avoid this town.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
They's a coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Palmerin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular Punch and Judy here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You try it, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair. By the crane, defend yourselves, harlots brutes.
Nope! Not gonna happen at all. So we will instead, hopefully...
Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Felon's self-appointed roof. The warlord took the young woman in, had her nursed back to health, and sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Yep. Unskippable cutscenes. I love them, game. Okay, so... we need to do this quest. So I think I haven't searched the bodies yet, and this time I'm not even going to search the notice board. If I don't search the notice board, they're not going to show up in that town, or they shouldn't. Oh, but we might have lost all the...
To the trade, keeps the hunger at bay.
Oh, but we lost all the equipment's gone too. When we did that, did we lose equipment, Tim? No, I think you still have it. Wow, that level 15 steel sword does more damage than our equipped Princess Exetheus sword. So we probably should be wearing it. I don't want heavy armor. We'll lose out on Igni, Axi, Stagger, and Dismember chances. And we'll pick up 10 damage. Now, we'll keep our current weapon at the moment.
You can try to win them all, but you won't.
Alright, so now we're not searching that board. I'm so sorry, everyone. Sorry about that. Yeah, I kind of wish the game wouldn't do that. It'd be nice to not have to worry about walking into like being forced into a quest that's level 34 when I'm level 19. God, my equipment needs to be repaired, and I need to find better gear also. Well, this quest being level 12 or so, our equipment should be enough for it. We're going to need to do a few of the, what are they called? The treasure hunts. However, to find better gear soon. I think the message showed up on the notice board because we hit level 20. And so now those sorts of quests are showing up. We could maybe have just watched our friends kill all of them, but I don't want to start that content yet. I don't want to end up going over to that area either, or anything of the sort. I just want to stay here, keep playing this content, and eventually, when I'm level 30 or so, then we might be able to start that stuff.
Slow now. Whoa.
They're still here. So we can't go through the town at all. Or we'll end up back in the same situation we found ourselves in. Unless that's Philippia's hut, in which case we'll just not do this quest. But somehow I don't think that's the case. Hello, guards. Don't mind me. I think are we going back to Novigrad again? Seems like a really roundabout way to get there. Or is this Oxenfurt we're approaching? This feels like Novigrad. We're back at Novigrad again.
Redania.
Yep. For the Red Army. Man, I don't know if we should actually try to capture her. I don't remember if Geralt helped her in the past or not.
Monsters breed well in wartime, do they?
Got a pass? You don't need a pass. We're from Novigrad, 8 generations and more. The war crosses and disease.
How's a body live amidst such crowds, noise, stench?
Some flesh roll back under your rock.
Lots of friendly and yet unfriendly people. So, back to Underrail then, Tim. So, most of the game, when I had been recording it, I had played already. So it was not a new game to me. Which I found very helpful, because combat in that game can be frustrating. Oh no, this is Oxenford. This is Oxenford. So it was, and by frustrating I just mean that if you're unfamiliar with through the ambushes or what have you, you'll die. And when I first played through Underrail, off-screen, 2 years ago, and I never beat the game with that playthrough. Almost every ambush killed me. Many battles killed me multiple times. I made characters that were not good enough to get through the game very well.
They're not easy to find witches already. I could use a quickie.
I am very glad that I didn't record the game blind. I did record Deep Caverns blind and the DLC, and I'm glad I did those blind because my first impressions were there of that content.
Ah, a customer.
The DLC was amazing. Deep Caverns was interesting. I think I liked it, but I can see that it has problems.
Show me what you got on offer.
I can easily see people's character builds getting that far and then being forced to start all over because of it. Okay, so we're just gonna vendor all the blackjacks. How about these weapons? We don't need a witch hunter's sword. We don't need that one. We don't need the axe. Actually, it looks like we did lose all the weapons and armor we picked up from the dead, from the Nilfgaardians. That's a shame. Okay, so can you craft anything that's better than what I'm currently using? Arbiter would be nice, a level 17 weapon. We're level 20 or 19. We're close to being able from Brimmervord. And here, we're missing a single amethyst. Oh, I have an amethyst, but it's in my chest. Okay. I'll remember that's there. And he can make a better silver sword than what we're currently using. Not the best one in the world, but better. Let's have him make this. And we'll come back. And I'll come back and have him make a different, better steel sword for us.
Farewell.
Okay, so I had just made Malgrum as well, but this weapon is better. I'm sorry, this weapon is better? This weapon's better, this one. 39 extra damage, I can't say no to that. So done. We can have this one broken down.
Show me what you got on offer.
So we want dismantle. Wow, they're expensive to dismantle. But look what we'll pick up. A silver ignet. We'll get back our runes. And some amethyst dust. What weapon is this? I love the name of the weapon, but I think I just want to sell it for some cash instead. Breaking it apart, we would get a Demetrium ignet and a bunch of different dusts. But I think we'll just vendor it. 600. Oh! I broke it down instead. Right. Wasn't in the shop menu. Oh well, so much for that. Alright, let's sell this sword then. And I suppose while we're here, we may as well repair some of our equipment. Oh, we have a light shirt? I don't need another one of them. We can just vendor this. I have several light shirts already.
Farewell.
Alright, Roach, let's keep going.
Let's go!
You heard? He finally met his match. Some cutthroat a witcher, I think, gave Junior his due.
So, nothing to cheer about as I see things.
Why? He'd stolen so much, killed so many.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Remember how large I thought Oxenfurt was when I first reached here, but compared to Novigrad, good God, the city's nothing. still a good city, right? This is where the academy is.
Your kind spreads disease. Defeatism and desertion.
We can't spread disease. It's literally impossible. We're immune to disease as witchers. Yeah, so Underrail was.
Do you want to be my boy?
You're too young for me, miss. Yeah, Underrail's great. I really should just break an outline of all the things to talk about with it, though. The same thing with the other games I do want to talk about. But I guess one thing I really liked was the difficulty of the game. Even normal was rather difficult, and I greatly enjoyed it. The creatures you fought in the expansion, they felt quite different from what you fought in the base game. Like, there's different types of monsters.
Feast your eyes, brave warriors, upon the basilisk.
There's a quest there, but I'm worried we're not good enough, we're not high enough level yet. We'll come back for that. I guess we're gonna cross the...
Eternal fire.
Ooh, I heard it scream. Yeah, so the combat is rather difficult, and similar to The Witcher, it rewards you for planning ahead, drinking the appropriate potions, keeping your equipment up to date. Like The Witcher, you'll be carrying loot back, so you have to make decisions because weight's important in the game. Unlike The Witcher, there's stats you need your character build matters a great deal. Not that it doesn't in The Witcher, but it matters more in Underrail. And it's possible for you to create a character that would struggle with the game. And I've always liked games where it rewards you for understanding the character creation part of it. Like games like Diablo 2, where at least there used to be...
Come on now.
There used to be no means for you to respect your character, so you better have planned your character from the start. And if you want to deviate, that's perfectly fine, but you should probably have a good idea of what the game's going to expect of you before you make your own character build.
Monsters and traps. Dragged out 4 wounded. A dozen corpses still down there. I don't give a shit. We've orders to search this cave, and that's what we'll do.
Pincers or white-hot tongues.
Having trouble?
Nothing fucking but. One ploughing trouble after the other.
What's it to you? Who are you?
A means to solve your troubles. Radovid sent me.
Oh, it's you. Been waiting for you.
Word was you hadn't been able to get inside.
Till yesterday, when we found this. Doesn't look like much, but it's got power of some sort. Opens the entrance.
Good work. Saved me some time.
We're thrilled.
Think Philip is still inside?
That we don't know. Only certain thing is she was there at some point.
Certain? How's that?
We've been after her since Lochmuin. Poking out her eyes weren't enough. Radovid should have gutted her there and then. As it is, she turned into an owl and fled. Flew across Kedwin and Redania, then tucked herself away here.
What can I expect to find inside?
Everything. Anything. It's an old elven temple, the witch Isleheart turned into a hideout. Look at him. Fell into some magic trap, then monsters attacked him. Barely got out alive.
Any of your men still down there?
Dozen or so went in. They's all that came out. Rest are probably dead.
Time I saw if Philip is still in there.
Don't count on anyone going in to retrieve your corpse.
What do you reckon? Think you'll find
Okay. Now, how on earth... Oh, I'm about to ask how I use my torch. Ah, wow! Just like that, I remembered how to bring this up. I know, I've improved Cat. But I want to use the torch for a little bit first.
Gotta be some mechanism that opens this door.
Don't we have it? Oh, is it a quest item? Uh-oh. Oh no. The game's gonna want me to do something special, and I'm not sure what I should do. Ah, there it is.
Missing one tile. Perfect hideout for an owl. Be a bit harder for me to move around.
I do not feel like jumping down there. That seems like a big mistake. I think there is falling damage in this game, and I think that fall would kill us. Before we go any further, we should also make sure we have got oil on our weapons. So let's think. So we want probably Hangman's Venom. Actually, or Beast Venom. Do we have Beast Venom? Beast Oil. Beast Oil. And then, I'm guessing Spectres. They seem pretty... standard for being down here. That weapon has an empty slot. We should put something in it.
Portals. Great. And the witch hunters probably messed with them. Works. Who would have thunk?
Hello, secret chest. Nothing really worth it in there. There is something up ahead of us.
Neckers. I'd have expected much. They love places like this.
Necker warrior, huh? I forget what type of creature Neckers are. Are they ogrids? They are ogrids. Okay, so we will want some ogrid oil. I think we have some of that. Oh, not upgraded yet, though. We get only, what, 10 attacks? 20 charges. Oh. Oh, it's something. We might as well prepare. Speaking of prepare, we have the wrong bombs equipped on us. That was just one of them. Yep, there's the other. I always forget instinctively that you can't actually parry a monster attack.
Damn, inactive. Maybe I can start it up. A power cell for portals. Feels dead. Maybe a sign will revive it. Should work now. Activate the portal.
Stay back. Not one step closer.
Sheathe that before you hurt yourself.
Wait. You that Witcher the king was supposed to send?
Guessed it. You should know by now how dangerous this place is. I'll wait up above with the others.
Not a chance. Those cowards ran at the first whiff of monsters. I'm made of stiffer stuff. Besides, something big's set to happen here. I just know it. I learn what it is. Radovid will appreciate it. King will promote me. Maybe even give me a medal.
What's the big event that's supposed to happen?
Don't know the details, but I came across Philippa Eilhart's notes. Mentioned Ida Emian, Margarita Lo Antil, Francesca Finderbear, and Fringilla Vigo. As I see it, they aim to meet here.
Think Philippa's still here?
Can't rightly know. Sure, we searched a few caverns, but hidden nooks abound. If someone wanted to hide in here, they could easily. Even if they weren't an owl.
All right, let's get you out of here.
Told you already, no chance. Besides, the teleport's power cell, I broke it off. We've to wait till they come for us. Got no choice.
Nobody's gonna come for us. Give me the crystal, I'll get us out of here.
But the monsters?
I'll defend you.
What if you can't?
Be a good little hunter and give me the crystal.
I am a good little hunter. There you go.
Okay, everyone, I think we're going to stop here, though, because we've been playing for...
Love letters.
Ooh, just about an hour. Dear Philippa, as I write this, I am sipping your favorite cocktail on the terrace of my father's Matina estate and wondering, what the devil are you thinking? I'd understand if you simply grown bored with me. I'd accept it if I had turned out that the pair we made was not to your liking, or you had found yourself a younger, prettier model. But for the love of the bleeding gods, Dykstra? That, with all due disrespect, pot-bellied swine? Over me? I do not know if you have been testing new concoctions that have addled your mind, or if perhaps there was another one of your games. Yet even if you must seek intimacy with that primitive for political reasons, I do not see why this should mean the end of our relationship. After all, it would not be the first time we would hide our love.
Interesting. Philippa dumped some woman for Dijkstra.
Good for Dijkstra. Alright everyone, so we're going to actually stop here, but I'm going to go ahead and spend a few minutes and read some of the lore that we have. So let's do that now. And I'm thinking we'll read about one monster and then 2 characters. So let's do that. And there won't be anything else after this, everyone, so if you don't care about that sort of stuff, thank you for watching what you did, and I will see you all in the next one. So, let's read about the vampires. Catechans. Melatelli, Great Mother, protect us from evil, from unclean devils and foul demons, and most of all, from the clutches of Catechans and Nukarats. Fragment of a prayer. Catechans and their more dangerous kin, Nukarats, are the embodiments of human fear. They hide in the shadows, they feed on blood. They resemble enormous bats, though with long fangs and even longer talons. And, as if that weren't terror enough, they can turn invisible, waiting unseen while dread of their unpreventable attack overwhelms their victims. Oh, those puffball affects them, huh? That's the poison attack, I think. Interesting. Would have thought fire would have been the best thing against them. How about characters? Bart the Troll. Bart the Troll guarding Dijkstra's treasure could have been the poster boy for the latest craze among Novigrad's wealthy strata. A trend that had swept over everyone from bankers and merchants to the underworld crime bosses. The fashion in question prized guards marked not just by fierce loyalty, but also by massive size, endless stamina, and crushing physical strength. A well-developed intellect, on the other hand, was considered unnecessary and quite possibly detrimental to the guard's performance. To be blunt, a good watchman should be brainless enough to render any thought of betraying his master impossible. That is why trolls, ogres, and as a last result magic crossbreeds were highly prized for such roles. Caleb Menge. In those days, rampant persecution and the smoke of 100 pyres choked Novigrad's air. This grim climate provided cover in which a great many bloody butchers built comfortable nests for themselves. Drummed-up conspiracies, mass arrests, and show trials resulting in group executions were the favorite building blocks. Caleb Menge, a fanatically ambitious commander of the Church of the Eternal Fire's Temple Guard, was one such opportunist. His moment of triumph coming when he unmasked his superior, the former Temple Guard commander Chapelle, as a Doppler in disguise. Geralt first saw Meng lighting Chapelle's pyre in Novigrad's main square, and had no doubt that, for this man, the appellation fanatical whoreson was too mild by far. Which is why I was not pleased, to say the least, when an unfortunate turn of events led to my capture by the agents of this vile man. The paranoid executioner never set foot outside his fortified headquarters without a crowd of armed guards to accompany him. Knowing my life was on the line, my friends decided to pursue a risky plan to infiltrate Menge's offices, their only hope for a face-to-face meeting with the man. Upon closer acquaintance, Menge only confirmed Geralt's initial impression of his bestiality. Luckily, the Witcher's blade ended this madman's life and rid the world of one of the more hideous monsters ever to walk its surface. Geralt and I had long known that Chapelle Chancellor of Security for the Church of the Eternal Fire in Novigrad, had died years ago and been replaced by a Doppler masquerading under his name. We didn't breathe a word of this to anyone, of course, for the change was decidedly in everyone's best interest. The Doppler had proved a reasonable creature deprived of the true Chapelle's cruelty, and under his watch, life in the city had much improved. Sadly, the Chancellor's conciliatory style must have raised suspicions as a wave of terror and persecution began to swell over Novigrad. The Doppler was found out, arrested, and burned at the stake for the greater glory of the eternal fire. One more, everyone. Good God, look at all the people we have to read about! Alright, one more. Let's read about Zoltan. A dwarf, a soldier of fortune, a veteran of the Battle of Brenna, an unassailable optimist, a committed altruist, a lover of rough drinks and rougher songs, a master Gwent player, and, above all, a dear and loyal friend to me and Geralt. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Zoltan Chevre. We first became fast friends years ago, when Geralt and I ran to Zoltan and the band he was leading at the time across war-stricken Riverdale. It proved our fate to cross paths many times after, and we eventually became inseparable companions, sticking together through good and ill. At our tale's beginning, Zoltan and I had gone into business together, running a Novigrad tavern called the Rosemary and Thyme. By saving me from the transport taking me to my doom, Zoltan proved yet again he would never abandon a friend in need. In return, Zoltan soon found himself on the receiving end of an act of friendship. Suffering some financial difficulties, he had taken out a loan from one of Novigrad's mob bosses, and as a result, had made many unfortunate enemies. He planned to repay his debt by gathering a prized collection of Gwent cards, a risky endeavor given the cutthroat nature of Novigrad Gwent circles at the time, and one that would have never worked without Geralt's help. Alright everyone, that will do. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care everyone.